So this is a video response to the liferegenerator who made a video called How to Grow Thick Healthy Hair about 5 months ago. And I was just curious to see, if he was still making videos and what he was up to, these days. And so I watched it, and I made a video back in July of 2014, so like a couple years ago, on liferegenerator hair mist, because he's got some other videos claiming that you can regrow your hair and different stuff like that. So I thought it necessary once again to make another video about this, because he's quite popular on YouTube. He's got over 200,000 subscribers, which is cool. No problem. But unfortunately, a lot of the stuff that he says doesn't hold a lot of weight as far as evidence goes. And I like to base my videos on evidence. Now, right off the bat, the liferegenerator is promoting Morocco Method shampoo. Now, for those of you who don't know, Morocco Method is a company started by, I believe, Anthony Morocco, and he's like a hair stylist. He cuts hair, and he's claimed that he's cut celebrities' hair and different things like that. Morocco Method uses all natural ingredients in their shampoo, but get this, their shampoo costs $29 a bottle. And they got little travel size ones. Now, I've actually used Morocco Method shampoo. I have used it before, and it smells really good, and it's got really nice ingredients in it, claimed to be wild crafted, which is far superior than even organic. So it's supposed to be some pretty darn good stuff. I mean, if you're paying $29 for a bottle of shampoo, it better be pretty remarkable. And I used it specifically for the purpose of trying to regrow my hair. And of course, you can get elixirs, which are in little glass bottles, which has all these different oils and things. That's also supposed to support your hair cycle and help you to regrow your hair. Now, there's clay and these different things in there, like hair oils, and he shows how he massages it in, deep into his hair, claiming that it's good and it's regrowed hair for him. That's all great and everything. That's his own experience. But I'll tell you my experience. My experience is that it didn't really do a darn thing. It made my hair feel a little bit more soft, but it didn't regrow my hair. And, if you're suffering from male pattern baldness, it's genetic, man. It is genetics, and it's not to say that eating a healthy diet and using healthy hair care products on your hair won't make a difference. It will. It'll make your hair healthier, it'll make the environment of your scalp healthier, and it will help to slow down the process of losing hair, which is what I've been teaching people for many years now here on this YouTube channel. But to promote a product and try to make it appear as if it's going to help you regrow your hair or stop hair loss is simply lacking evidence, okay? It's simply lacking evidence. And I think it's just because you're making quick buck, If you've got 200,000 subscribers and you know that you could possibly get some money by promoting a product. I don't know if he gets any money for promoting those products, but he's still trying to sell a product, nevertheless. And so that should make you pause and think twice about just spending $29 on a bottle of shampoo. Because I can point you to a product that is natural and organic and is free from all these chemicals and sodium lauryl sulfate and all these different things, the same things that Morocco Methods are claiming. And you can get a bar of shampoo, which I've made a video about, not too long ago, that it'll give you so many more of these same benefits that Morocco Method shampoos are claiming to give you. And it's made my hair healthier, it's made people that I know's hair healthier, and the best part about it, it's only like, I think, $3 or $4. So I think it's kind of a disservice, and it's kind of a scam to try to be getting people to buy a $29 bottle of shampoo with the idea that it's going to regrow their hair, and it's going to make their hair all healthier, and it's going to stop all their hair problems. Look, guys, these are myths, okay? It's just like, you know, people think you do one thing or you do this other thing, and it's going to make your hair fall out. A lot of the hair, if you're losing it and it's in that V shape, you got a receding hairline. That's got to do with genetics. That's got to do with being susceptible to DHT. There's herbs, and then there's a healthy way of eating that can lower that can help slow that process down. But we don't have a cure for baldness. And Anthony Morocco on his YouTube channel has also said things about how hair transplants are really bad for you. And I personally wouldn't get a hair transplant myself, but he's making statements saying that if you take a plug of hair out of your head and put it somewhere else on your head, so like on the top, you're changing all the connections and everything on your head, and it's rewiring your brain and stuff like that. Look, there's no evidence to support any of that stuff. This is merely his own opinion. Now, while it's true that a lot of people suffer from headaches and migraines and things, there's still not a whole lot of evidence behind any of those claims if you actually look into it, because I did. And it is kind of silly. It's just to try to promote more products. I think it's better for a lot of people to save a lot of that money, but, I'm not going to tell people what to do with their money either. I just find it very frustrating that so many people are like led astray and led to believe, oh yeah, spend $29. Hey man, if you got $29 to spend on a bottle of shampoo, be my guest and do it. But, don't be complaining when your hair doesn't magically regrow. I guess some people just gotta learn the hard way, I've been there, I've done that, I've tried these different things out. I mean, it's surprising that this guy is continuing to, sell products while at the same time preaching an all-natural lifestyle of only eating plants and whatnot. And he also doesn't want to associate himself with the term vegan, which, because there's a lot of negativity around that word, because there's a lot of bad negative experiences with vegan, so they just kind of want to shove it aside, ignore that whole thing, and make it appear that, oh, we are superior than the vegans, and we have extraordinary health. So what we're going to do is we're just going to ignore all of these negative things, and we're just going to say, you know what, I don't want to be labeled vegan, I don't want to, partake in any of this. So they just kind of brush that off, and that's what these leaders are doing now, which have been on the scene for quite some time. I mean, if anybody thinks about any of this stuff, they can see right through, all of the scam, the fakery of it all, and the profit behind it as well, because money is very, very nice. It's very tempting. And, but besides all that, what I really wanted to stress is the shampoo thing. Look, if you want to put clay on your scalp, you can buy clay from iHerb for, peanuts. You can get good clay for really cheap. You don't have to spend $20 or more to get some clay, okay? You can make your own shampoo. I recommend a good video by Dr. Axe here on YouTube. He's also got a website, Dr. Axe, and he's got a recipe of making your own homemade shampoo using coconut milk and some essential oils. Far more effective, in my opinion, than this Morocco Method stuff. Now look, Dan the Man probably is getting a lot of money from his YouTube. I don't know. Maybe he gets a lot of money from promoting these products for these companies. I don't know. I don't know how much money is. I don't know if he makes any money. But if I'm going to tell somebody how to help their hair, I'm certainly not going to make them believe that they have to spend tons of money in order to do this. I mean, it's a little ridiculous if you ask me. So I just thought it would be necessary just to make a video about this because, again, it's such a disservice, I think, to people. I mean, there's so many other better things you can do to help slow your hair loss down. And, you know, and I just want to stress again in this video that there is no cure for baldness. You could be doing all the right things. You could be taking all the right herbs. You could be taking whatever. But it's not going to give you a full head of hair like you had before you started losing all of your hair. It's just not gonna happen. There is no cure for baldness. There's no cure for it. And I'm not trying to discourage anybody, I'm just telling people the truth. Okay? There's a lot of products out there that try to hide it. You got wigs, you got hair pieces, if you want to go down that route. You got hair transplants. You can take Propecia, but it comes along with some nasty side effects, and if you are anti-drug, if you don't believe drugs are healthy, that's not an option for you. And even drugs aren't going to magically give you thick, luxurious a head of hair like somebody that isn't suffering from baldness, because they simply don't have the genes. You're not going to get to that point. So I guess that's all I have to say in this video. If you like the video, please like it and subscribe. And don't forget to check out my hair loss videos. I have probably more hair loss videos on YouTube than anybody else here. And I hope everybody can catch on to these things so that they don't end up spending, $30 on bottles of shampoo. So with that, take care.